Hi, this is Agent 57 Cell, and in a hangout today, one of the local players, one of my friends, he showed me this letter from some exotic matter research lab. Now, some of it's blacked out, and if you cut out all the waffle, you'll notice that you can see that the bits that are blacked out, there's actually some codes embedded in the text there. It's quite dim. You can enhance it, of course. Let's do that just quickly. And there you see it. Okay, a whole bunch of different codes in each of the different blacked out portions of the letter. So now I'm sure that all of these codes have already been decoded somewhere, and you can see what they all are in somewhere like Fev Games. But I could just Google it. But where's the fun in that? So I just wanted to have a crack at decoding these, and I thought I'd share them with you in this video. So let's have a look at them one by one. This first one here is pretty obviously Morse code. So there are Morse code decoders online. That's the quickest way to do it. And I've keyed that in there. The first part of the Morse code, I've keyed it in there. And if we translate that, then we can see what the text is. It's US capital. Let's just type that there. So US capital, presumably that's some important portal. Well, maybe it sounds like a place anyway. Oh, well, obviously it's a place. The next one you see on this, the next one you see in this document is a bunch of zeros and ones. Now, when you see zeros and ones in something like this, the most obvious thing to think of is it's actually binary coded ASCII text. So each of the zeros and ones, that's a binary number, and if we convert that to hexadecimal, or if we convert that, we can see what the ASCII code actually represents. Or it should be able to. Why is it not working here? Okay, putting it into groups of 8. And now we can see what the second code means. DFKI. Frankly, I have no idea what that means, but that is what the ASCII code represents there. The next piece of code here, this is a barcode. Now, I've taken the liberty to cut out this barcode, to stretch it out and make a larger version of it, which you can see there. And online there are barcode decoders. We can select the barcode type. It looks like one of these. Select the image. I've already done that. And let's read the barcode. This particular barcode decodes to Skytree. Skytree. It wouldn't surprise me if that was a portal name. Now, the next one here. This one had me stumped for a little while, until I remembered the old mobile phone I had. Now, I'm showing my age here, but it's not much different from the age of a lot of Ingress players. If on the old mobile phones, when you wanted to type a text message, you had to press the number corresponding to the letter a certain number of times. If you keyed 7 4 times in a row, on screen it would cycle through the letters P, Q, R, and then S. And then you'd move on to the next letter, which in this case is 9. W, X, Y. I've typed in all of that here, so we can see how it decodes. 4 7s, you type 4 7s, you'll get an S. 3 9s, and you'll get a Y. Then a 3 will give you a D. 2 6s will give you an N. And we proceed like that. 2 3s give you an E. If we proceed, we can decode this entire text message text. And it decodes to Sydney Opera House. Okay, clearly these are places. If you know where DFKI is, please tell me in the comments. I'd love to know. Or Skytree for that matter. Maybe they're portal names. So let's have a look at the next code. BBAA, BBB, AAA, BCBA. I was baffled by that one as well, but eventually I found out what it was through a bit of Googling. It's a Trifid ciphertext. Each group of 3 letters with 3 different characters gives you 27 possibilities, and so you can encode some alphabetical text with that. There's decryptors online. Let's decrypt this one, and there it is. Laurie, I'm guessing, is what it is. The rest of these possible answers don't really sound like real things. So let's call it Laurie. I wonder if I can make this bigger. Okay, maybe not. Okay, so Laurie is how that one decodes. Now this one here, this looked very similar to a code that I used to love as a kid, except for this 3rd character. It turns out though that this is what's called a Pigpen cipher, and the different elements of it are represented by this little thing here. This is the decrypting grid and encrypting grid for the Pigpen cipher. So we can look at each of these symbols here. This shaped box with a dot is a K, and then this one with no dot is an A. So if we type this K A, the up angled with no dot is an S, KAS, that's an R, this is an E, this is an L, then we've got an N, an I, an L, and an E. Now what on earth is that? Well, a bit of Googling will tell you that this is an incredibly important bridge in Cairo. It was the first bridge built crossing the Nile. That's, I guess, another portal. There must be a portal there, surely. So this one here, FNPERPBRHE. This is pretty simple. It turns out to be a ROT13 encoding. You just shift each letter of the alphabet by 13 spaces. So F is the 6th letter. That's going to change into the 19th letter. 6 plus 13 is 19. And that would be an S. And when you decode this, it comes to Sacre Coeur. Okay. Sacre Coeur. Alright. Now we have a collection of Roman numerals. If you convert these Roman numerals to normal normal Arabic numerals, let's do that now. Well, you've got 18, 1, 13, 1, 22, 9, 13, 15, 14, 21, 13, 5, 14, 20. So what do these numbers mean? Well, a good first guess is that each one corresponds to that letter of the alphabet. What's the 18th letter of the alphabet? It's R. The first letter's A. Then M, then A. 22. The 22nd letter of the alphabet is V. Then I. Then M. O. N. 21st letter is U. Then M. The 5th letter is E. 14th letter is N. And then the 20th is T. So what's that? Well, these are definitely portal names. Rama VI Monument. Right. So going down this secret text, honestly, I could not figure out what this was. It's quite clearly a code where it's quite clearly a pretty simple code, and if only I recognized what it was, it would be dead easy to decode. I'm sure within about 5 seconds of me uploading this video, someone will pipe up in the comments telling me exactly what this code is. Please do, I'd love to know. So let's continue. This is Semaphore. This is very clearly Semaphore. Semaphore is how ships used to communicate with each other and still do. So again, there's a flag Semaphore decoder online. It's pretty cool. You click on the flags and it populates this text field with the flags that you've got. I've already done that, so there's the first flag there, there's the second pair of flags there, and so on. We can just click decrypt now and the results will appear, and there it is. It's the Cathedral of Brasilia. Cathedral of Brasilia. Okay. Cathedral of Brasilia. Further down, we've got another thing that looks like Morse code. So I went to a Morse code decoder, and when I clicked translate though, I got this bizarre thing. Some unknown characters that are not valid Morse code. JEST, Frankly, I'm baffled by this one. I don't know what it is. Okay, if you have figured it out, try not to Google it. I mean, these answers will certainly be online by now anyway, somewhere. Try and figure it out and tell me what I'm missing. What am I missing here? Likewise, this one, 13, 1, 11, 17, 8, 5, 12, 11. Going back to the obvious thing, M is the 13th letter, A is the first, the 11th letter is K, then Q, then H, E, then L, and K. Makqhelk. Let's see if that turns up in Google anywhere. But no, Google doesn't know what to make of Makqhelk. Maybe it's a portal name that's somehow not a word on Google. I have no idea. If that's not the correct decoding, I'd love to know what is. Finally, the last code in this document, this is fairly clearly, if you look at it, it's a QR code. It's a QR code which they've sliced up, broken into pieces, and rearranged in a long straight line. I've been assured that this QR code, I haven't tried to decode it myself, it goes to a video that Niantic has posted online. So let's see if we can dig that up. There it is. There's the video here. So the video's got some grainy sound effects. You can listen to it on silent mode, it's fine. And it lists a whole lot of places and dates. San Diego in August, Albuquerque in February 2019, Warsaw in August. So these are no doubt the locations and dates of upcoming XM anomalies. So it's pretty exciting. There's anomalies all over the world. It's exciting if you like anomalies. If you don't, well, don't worry about it. So I have no idea what these portals actually, what relevance they have to the anomalies. US Capitol, DFKI, Skytree, Sydney Opera House, Laurie, Kasr El Nile, Sacre Coeur, Rama VI Monument, Cathedral of Brasilia, and a couple that I couldn't crack. Maybe you can crack for me. I'm sure we'll find out more information about these anomalies in the coming months. That's all from me today. Thank you for watching. This is Agent 57 Cell signing off.